There has been a fire reported in the building. Please proceed to the nearest exit and leave the building.
This is just a drill.
That's 98 security. Floor 2 is clear.
Veterans Day, 2010.
Hey folks, welcome back to another episode of Deciphering My Experience. My name is Eric, and I just wanted to share a video clip with you folks. I've been speaking a lot to folks about people waking up in this environment to find out that things have been different than what they understood, and I believe it's happening pretty regularly. I think we're seeing signs of it, and I have a clip here to share some other people engaging in these types of communications so that we can all see that the community is growing. I would like to promote unity, and if you guys can take a look at this video clip, it's brought to us by Rich at richwest.net. He has allowed for his content to be shared, so I am happy to share it for him. Take a look at his work. He's doing really good things. So is his partner in crime, Akvile Sava. So take a look at her work as well, and enjoy this video clip. As always, if you like the work that I'm doing, and if you can do so, please support me at Patreon. Also, PayPal is available. And if you just want to take a look at the content, it's available at MeWe and also on YouTube for Deciphering My Experience. So thanks for showing up, folks. Take a look at this clip. Take a look at Rich's work. Take a look at Akvile's work. And if you know people that need help, share this information with them. Much like Rich is doing. If it turns out that you believe that any of my content is helpful to other people and you have the editing skills to do so, by all means, take parts of my videos or anything like that. If you want to put them in your videos and talk about them, by all means, if you'd be so kind to just give me some credit for the work that I'm doing and just let people know that Deciphering My Experience is also trying to help. So thank you very much, folks. Like, subscribe, and do all that fun stuff and help people as best you can. Have a great day. Bye.
Yeah, so I found like a group of humans is basically they're in a secret space program, and they're like, they're from Earth, but they're like now in space and like working there. And they're pretty much like seeing you as a threat because you can access a lot of information, and they're pretty much like monitoring humanity where, let's say, the entity implants are in alpha, so like inside out, they can read our thoughts, they know everything about our bodies and stuff, and whatever we're doing shows up in their radars and stuff. So like they can pick out like who has certain abilities, who's doing what, who's like a certain vibrational level, and let's say
secret space program types. They've been watching you. This remote viewing ability, it's dangerous for the dark side because people can see what the fuck they're doing. You have the ability, you start developing it, fucking alarm goes off. But there's like these microscopic, like smart dust entity phenomena within us that monitor us from inside out. It's like Wi-Fi, they're connected. So this information is going back to the organizational structure, and then that so far then it's one.
Yeah, so pretty much like that group like sees what you're doing with your abilities, and it's like similar to like laser beams and radio beams where like they're beaming you, but pretty much like you still have your abilities, you still have your perception, you can pick up things, but the moment you pick up things, they're like putting like a wall where they're trying like to overlay it with, let's say, pitch black where you cannot see anything. So actually you get the imagery, and then they put a blockish where pitch black, so no nothing. So like you get information, but it's like, again, like sort of like kind of like numbed down, like that's like transparent and like not there really. So I pretty much like removed the group that was like messing with you and like the little implants where they're watching you, and like let's say like the possibility where they're like changing things and like let's say putting you in this cubicle black box where you're in the black box and like the world outside you can perceive, but it's that box is also like limiting you. So that's kind of the picture as well. And like we'll see if that helps.
If you get going on the sole contract revocation stuff again, do there's remote viewing thing too. Check into that. You know, find out what would be the issue once you do start it. Well, now that you're kind of like getting interested in getting back into it, it's all good to go. Maybe nothing to do, no work to do. But if something pops up, causes an issue or a problem or a block or fail, just jump on it right away with the either the universal release method or with the sole contract stuff. Either one can help spot that stuff and blow it out of your space, kind of thing. I can share what I know about it, or Akvile can kind of target a thing. But what I know about it is we have to step back from planet Earth, being a human on planet Earth, and look at this from a galactic perspective. There's a lot of civilizations in our own galaxy, but then there's other galaxies with their civilizations. It's the real deal. There are spaceships, armadas, civilizations of reptilians, civilizations of Anunnaki, insectoids, giant spiders, fish people, avian. It's real, physical universe, and it's out there. We have a space program, and the leadership on this planet, it's in factions. So this leadership doesn't necessarily know what this group is. They're like nation states, but they're like these secret factions of galactic consciousness, and they get it. And the technology that some of these factions, you know, it's like our secret military, military industrial complex, these big boys, and are the Rothschilds involved, or the Rockefellers involved, or the Liu family in China, it doesn't matter, but there's these factions, and they are playing the galactic consciousness game. And so there is a people on a lot of other planets in our galaxy are aware that they are galactic citizens. And there's commerce and trade and wars, but they're taught it in their schools or in their culture, the galactic awareness and consciousness of what's going on. And so it's just business as usual. It's lots of stuff going on in our galaxy, good and bad and indifferent. On our planet, we are a prison enslaved race. We do not get to know what's going on outside our planet. The over unity devices that would enhance our civilization are suppressed. The knowledge and understanding of what's going on galactically is all suppressed because we are not citizens of the galaxy. We are slaves and prisoners. But the space program that is going on planet Earth is secret to us because they do not want us knowing about it. But it's a lot like Nazi control. It's compartmentalized. Even in the secret space program, you don't get to know, just the very highest levels get to know what's really going on. And so you can be two levels. You can be a lieutenant in the secret space program and not have a clue of what's really going on in the galaxy. You just follow orders, yes, sir. And so even our military within the secret space program, the guys that are fighting the wars on Mars, fighting giant spiders, these guys, they don't really have the big picture either. They're just doing what they're told, yes, sir. And a lot of these soldiers, super soldiers, have been abducted when they were children because of their advanced abilities, psychic abilities. So this planet is a fucking resource for the galactic game, but we don't get to know it. So when you ask what is the end game or what's this secret space program all about, look at it from the context of not from here, what are they doing to us and why are they doing it, but look outside it from a galactic perspective, and you look at all these different civilizations and this busyness, these people are fighting these people, these entities are fighting these entities. We want galactic trade, and we want to have control of the trade route through our galaxy from star to star and out and beyond. There are these portals, stargates, intergalactic travel, military and different civilizations want control of the stargates and the star lanes. And there's the building of spacecraft, high-tech spaceships being developed and built. All of this is part of that. And so when you look at our secret space program, you look at it from top down and go, okay, there's some powerful beings on our planet. They're multidimensionally aware, and they can probably move themselves in and out of their bodies, but they're just powerful leadership positions, like generals. They're not, we don't call them generals or presidents or prime ministers, but they're in very powerful positions in these various factions. Some of the factions might be fighting each other on planet Earth, but here you have, if you look off planet and look back at it, you go, oh, this group is in control of the secret space program. And what are they doing? They are building, they're doing galactic trade. What are they trading in? Human bodies, human intellect, slaves, slave trade, DNA, high technology, the super technologies that we don't get to have on our planet, are being built on our planet by our geniuses, but then shipped off. Galactic trade, buying and selling, trading, that kind of commerce, and it's just business. And from another planet over here, they look at, oh, Earth, that's a slave planet. They don't have a fucking clue. And they unload a bunch of scientists on another planet in our galaxy. They're the slave scientists. They got to do what they're told. They're just being used. So when you ask what the secret space program is and what its end game is, it's just business as usual, but it's not the soldiers or even the officers that are, it's like, what is their end game? No, they're part of the machinery. It's the beings that use the secret space program as their tool. And what are they into? They're into power, control, domination, acquisition. They get to play the big game. Just, hey, can we win over more of this? Can we buy more of that? Can we sell this and make a big profit? Big game. And they're not mortal beings, they're immortal beings playing in mortal bodies. If they do have physical bodies, they can move in and out of them at will. And they're some of these galactic humans, they look like us, you couldn't tell them that, but they can live for thousands and thousands of years. So the ones controlling the galactic, our secret space program, they could be in human bodies that live for thousands of years, or they can move in and out of them. So the end game is they're just playing life on a galactic scale. And there's more than one secret space program. There's a secret space program that is even secret from the secret space program, more advanced, and they didn't know it. What you can do, what I can do, you can do, what people can do that are waking up to this, if they can stretch and look, take the other viewpoint. They got the viewpoint here. I am a person in the physical world doing stuff on the internet. But if I were to just walk away from this, it's still me. It's not another me. If I was just to walk away from this, and if I can look at it top down, so to speak, oh yeah, I see what, it's just a game. It's just life going on, business. And you pick a faction or a guild or a race, and I'm going to be this because I like their value system. I like what they're doing. And so then you incarnate into that culture, that civilization off planet in the galaxy. You can do that. Or you can say, I'm done with all this physical universe stuff. I'm going to play at another level. And so you don't ever have to come back into the physical universe. So you can go either way, but you can stay on top of it in consciousness and spiritually. How do I fit in? It's really that simple. Just understand that you are that powerful, and you have all those abilities. at your disposal, especially when you walk away from this life. And this thing about being trapped on planet Earth, that's a no. It's a prison in that one believes it's a prison, considers it a prison, and can't get out of it. Or more specifically, imprisoned in their mind. We are prisoners of the mind. The mind is the trap. So if you energy grid around the Earth, can't get out, energy grid. You don't need to, there's holes in that energy grid. You can go through the holes, but you don't need to worry about any of that. You can pop out of here and pop into here. Teleport. The wall isn't going to stop you because you're not going through it. You're just popping out of here and popping into here. But it's a mindset and an understanding of how things work. So, ta-da!